In your younger years, kindness built bridges. But in old age, the wrong kind of kindness can quietly destroy your peace. If you truly want to protect your happiness in these precious years, there are some people you simply must stop being kind to, no matter how close they are. Welcome to Elders Companions, the channel where we share tips, wisdom, and advice for a peaceful and fulfilling life in your golden years. If you're looking for ways to protect your happiness, maintain your health, and navigate life's changes with confidence, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on everything you need to live your best life in retirement. Let's begin with someone you might never expect: the perpetual victim. These individuals are always suffering, always unlucky, and always pointing fingers. Their life seems to be one endless string of misfortunes, but if you observe closely, you'll notice that their misfortunes often come from poor choices, refusal to take responsibility, or a deep habit of manipulation. In old age, when you may be more compassionate or willing to offer support, they latch onto that softness. They drain your time with long complaints, expect you to drop everything for their emergencies, and subtly guilt you into helping them again and again. But you must remember, your time is limited. Your energy is precious. And most importantly, your peace is not up for negotiation. Being kind to a perpetual victim may feel noble at first, but over time, it will wear you down. It will make you feel responsible for someone who has no interest in helping themselves. And that, in the long run, is a road to burnout and quiet resentment. Now, let's talk about the controller, the person who always wants to tell you how to live, even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. You've raised children, worked decades, paid bills, dealt with loss, and survived tough times. You've earned the right to live your life on your terms. Yet there are people, often even family members, who still believe they know better. They want to dictate what you wear, how you eat, where you go, and who you see. They disguise their control as concern. "I'm just looking out for you." But their behavior doesn't leave you feeling supported. It's you feeling suffocated. You might think being kind to them, going along to keep the peace, is the best approach. But here's the truth: giving in to controlling people only teaches them that their behavior is acceptable. They don't respect boundaries, they push them. And if you're not careful, they'll slowly take over your life under the guise of love. Protecting your peace sometimes means saying no to someone who believes they have a right to steer your life. And the older you get, the more that right belongs to you alone. Then there's the taker. You know, the person who only calls when they need something. The family member who disappears when you're unwell, only to reappear when they need money, favors, or emotional support. These people can be charming, convincing, even persuasive. They appeal to your loyalty, your history, your heart. But over time, their pattern becomes obvious. They never give, they only take. And as you age, continuing to give and give without receiving anything in return will not just exhaust you, it can leave you feeling used and invisible. Kindness should be mutual, not transactional, but reciprocal. If someone is only present when they benefit, it's time to draw a line, even if they're your own blood. Because being kind to someone who sees you as a convenience, not a person, will only chip away at your dignity. You deserve to feel valued, not used. We must also mention the gossip, the person who thrives on negativity, who sows discord, who relishes in the downfall of others. At first, they may seem entertaining. They always have the latest story, the inside scoop, the juicy details. But here's what's dangerous about being kind to a gossip. They don't just talk about others. They talk about you. They remember your confessions. They store your vulnerabilities. And one day, when it suits them, they'll use them. Gossipers aren't loyal. They're opportunists. And while it may feel harmless to keep them around for company or laughs, their energy is toxic. You'll find yourself pulled into pettiness, surrounded by drama, and ultimately isolated from people who value peace over noise. Old age should be about calm, not chaos. And chaos is exactly what gossipers bring. Don't mistake social charm for safe companionship. Some people are best loved from a distance or not at all. Finally, perhaps the hardest of all the ungrateful. These are the people for whom nothing you do is ever enough. You could babysit their children, lend them money, be there during their lowest days, and yet, the moment you say no, you become the villain. They don't appreciate your time, your efforts, or your sacrifices. They feel entitled to your kindness, not thankful for it. And in old age, when your energy is limited and your focus should be on your well-being, this kind of entitlement is dangerous. It creates guilt where there should be none. It manipulates you into giving more than you should, often at the cost of your own health. The ungrateful person will always make you feel like you're falling short, even when you've already gone above and beyond. And that constant feeling of inadequacy can take a toll on your mental and emotional peace. Being kind to the ungrateful is like pouring water into a bucket with a hole. No matter how much you give, it will never be enough, and eventually you will run dry. It's important to understand that setting these boundaries is not about becoming cold or bitter. It's about becoming wise. Kindness is beautiful, but it should be intentional, not automatic. You have spent your life caring for others. Now it's time to care for yourself. That means recognizing when kindness is being taken advantage of. It means saying no without guilt. It means choosing peace over performance. In a world that often praises sacrifice, choosing self-respect can feel wrong, but it isn't. It's necessary. Many seniors are conditioned to believe that love means always saying yes, always being available, always putting others first. But unconditional giving leads to conditional relationships, ones where your value is based on your usefulness, not your essence. And those relationships don't bring joy. They bring quiet despair. You deserve better. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who respect your time and your heart, who bring calm instead of crisis. Be kind, yes, but be kind with wisdom. Let your kindness be a choice, not a reflex. Let it be rooted in awareness, not obligation. If someone drains you, belittles you, uses you, or controls you, kindness will not fix them. Only distance can protect you. And that distance is not cruelty, it's clarity. In your golden years, clarity is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Choose people who bring light, not shadow. Choose relationships that energize, not exhaust. Choose your peace over their approval. You may be surprised at how many people fall away when you stop being too nice. But don't fear that. Welcome it. What remains after you stop pleasing everyone is the truth. And truth is where happiness begins. You are not here to carry others' emotional weight for the rest of your life. You are here to rest, to enjoy, to reflect, to laugh, and to love without strings attached. Your kindness is powerful, but like any power, it must be protected. Use it wisely, give it freely, but only to those who return it with care.